Hey guys, Saki here from Saki Tech, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 and why it has instantly become my daily driver. Now, I do have a history with the Samsung Galaxy Note phones. I actually particularly enjoyed them specifically because of the S Pen, and my other phones that I've used in the past as a daily driver is the iPhone 7 Plus, the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus and the S8, and of course now all that has been replaced with the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. So I have spent almost a couple weeks with the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. I've looked into the camera, I've looked at the software functionality, and I've looked at every other thing that you can look at for in a phone, and I've decided to make it my daily driver. Now, it is clear that when you look at the S8 Plus or the S8, but I'm just going to say S8 Plus because of the size, and when you compare that to the Samsung Galaxy Note 8, there isn't much of a difference as far as the core functionality goes. That is to say, the overall design, the build quality, the large and tall display on the front, it's all the same. The only three things that the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 has that the S8 Plus does not is the additional 6 GB of RAM, of course the S Pen, and the dual camera setup. Now, the extra 6 GB of RAM is not a big deal for me because I never had performance issues with the S8 Plus. The S8 Plus was running like a champion, the S8 was running like a champion, and the Note 8 is running like a champion. Even though there's some subtle improvements that do make the Note 8 run a little bit better, overall performance is almost the same. I've did some gaming testing, and you know, the games work just as well on the S8 Plus as they do on the Note 8. So the 6 GB of RAM is not a big deal for me. Then we can move on to the next thing. So I'm going to talk about the S Pen at the end. So the next thing is the camera. So the S8 Plus has one camera, the Note 8 has two cameras. There's a primary camera on each phone, obviously. The S8 Plus's primary camera is 12 megapixels f1.7, and the Note 8's primary camera is also 12 megapixels f1.7, and they produce identical pictures. The picture sharpness, the picture quality, the picture clarity, it's all the same using the primary cameras. But then the Note 8 has the secondary camera, which is also a 12 megapixel camera, but it is a telephoto lens. Okay, so it's designed for zooming in and zooming out. The aperture is f2.4, so it's slightly different. It's not designed to take those top-notch quality photos that the primary cameras can do. It is designed to zoom in 2 times optically, and also it allows you to take nice portrait shots. You know, you can focus on a subject. Let's say it could be a mug, it could be a person, it could be a pet. You can focus on that subject, and the subject is in clear and sharp focus, but everything else in the background just blurs out, so it gives you that creamy bokeh effect. So that's basically what that secondary camera is designed for. It's designed to zoom in 2 times and get you the bokeh effect. So it's not a big deal, but it's nice to have it. I use it. I like to zoom in on objects and create the background blur, but a lot of people don't. So it's not a big deal. So the camera is not a huge deciding factor when I decide to keep the Note 8. It is in fact the S Pen. So the S Pen is a tool that I've liked the first time I saw the Note series come to light. So ever since the Samsung Galaxy Note 1, I've been obsessed. Not obsessed, I just like the S Pen. I like the fact that I can pull up a stylus from the bottom of the device, and I can use it to navigate the screen. I like the fact that it's got functionality such as the Air command. You can press the button, brings up a menu, and you can take screenshots right on the screenshots that you took. You can selectively select parts of the screen. So all that software functionality is something that I do use on a daily basis. So that's one of the reasons that I do want the S Pen. And finally, just in case, if you need to take a note or do a quick sketch, the Note 8 has precise writing and sketching capabilities. Now, it is essential to understand that things like these are not essential in a smartphone. So the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus is still a solid flagship device, and is probably the best one in the market, just below the Note 8, and it does not have the S Pen. Other phones that are coming out, the flagship phones like LG V30, the one that we have already, the LG G6, the iPhone 7 Plus, none of these guys have styluses to go with it, but they're still flagship products. They do have some specific flagship attributes, such as water resistance, nice screens and stuff like that. But beyond that, S Pen is not a requirement for a phone to be a flagship phone. However, it's a superb enhancement. So, like I said, the fact that I can use it to navigate the screen, the software functionality, and the fact that I can take notes with it if I have to, and also sketch every now and then if necessary, really helps me a lot. And when I say sketch, I don't mean that I want to draw a masterpiece. I'm not going to do that. But for example, if I take a screenshot of a certain area on my phone using the Air Command menu, I can then annotate and take notes on that screenshot. So I can take a screenshot of a map, and I can pinpoint, I can point to places that I like, and then I can send that picture to a friend. Or I can take a picture of anything that I'm seeing here, and I'll take the picture, then I'll pull the S Pen, and then I can precisely annotate that and send the picture to a friend or to a business, maybe, if I'm trying to show them, hey, look, this is the problem I have with the car. Here's a picture, this area is not working. I can just precisely annotate everything. So that's the way I like to use the S Pen. It is certainly a great feature to have. And for all these reasons, the Note 8 has become my instant daily driver the moment I got my hands on it. Like I said, it had all the values, the core values of the S8 Plus, and then on top of that, it's giving me a couple extra things, like that extra camera that I do use every now and then, and also the S Pen. Now, if you're not going to use the S Pen, if you don't really care about zooming in optically 2 times, then the Note 8 is not necessary to be acquired by you. You can go with any other phone on the market that is in the S8 Plus's level, such as the LG G6, or the S8 Plus, or the S8, or probably the upcoming iPhone 8 if you are invested in the Apple app ecosystem. But if you want that accessory, if you want the S Pen, you have to go and get the Note 8. And I just want to let you know that the S Pen is not only just for sketching. Okay, a lot of people are making that mistake. It's not for sketching, it's for a lot of other things. And what I'm going to have you do is, if you want to learn more about the S Pen, I'm going to drop a link down in the description box below that will take you to a video that details all the capabilities of the S Pen, the software capabilities and stuff like that. But that's basically all I want to talk about today. Really quickly, wanted to make a video about the Note 8, and just let me know, what are you doing right now? Do you have the S8 Plus, or did you buy the Note 8? Just let me know the process that you went through. Some people got the S8 Plus, but then they got rid of that, got the Note 8. Some people skipped the S8 Plus. They were waiting for the Note 8, and now they have it, or it's on its way. And some people are just waiting for the iPhone 8 so they can make a decision looking at all these 3 different phones. I'll tell you one thing, if you're one of those guys that is waiting for all 3 to come out and then take a look at them, you'll probably get the best deal with the S8 Plus. The S8 Plus's prices are fluctuating. They're going all the way down to $550 for the S8, and also coming back to $750. But every now and then there's some great sales happening on the S8 Plus. You're not going to get any good sales on the iPhone. The iPhones retain their value. They always remain up high there. The Note 8 might fluctuate, might drop in price a little bit, so you can wait for that. But just remember, as far as spending money goes, the iPhone is going to be the most expensive phone you'll be able to purchase among these 3 guys. And of course, let me know, what is your current daily driver? And if you're not satisfied with it, what is the one that you want to replace it with. So those are the kind of comments you should just drop down below so I can take a look at it. And make sure to subscribe to Saki Tech for more videos to come. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, or a thumbs down if you hate Saki Tech. And make sure, like I said, subscribe to Saki Tech and have a fantastic day. If you do use Instagram or Twitter, make sure to follow me on both at Saki Tech Online. Have a good day.